leave you laid out on the floor. Try to duck and roll, hit and miss, now you counting stars. Should've practiced more, should've hit the mask, get out there more. Claim that you're the best. You gotta show me, son. Actions over words, baby boy. Is you real or what? Talking way too much, world come. Back sports, talking way too much, world come. Back sports, talking way too much, world come. Back sports,
Shout out to the hottest chat in the MFing game. A-side official. No negotiation needed, period. You already know. The first in the building. Big blunts and boxing on deck. Salute to you, bro. What's good with it, man? I see you. Arnold Brown in the building. What's good with it? Salute. So for those of you that's en route, as always, you know what to do once you get to your destination. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button and support the channel always. You know what I mean? I want to first let you hear something dealing with something I want to get out the way. You know, as far as the Adrian Broner situation. I don't know if you know or not, but it's an article out there pretty much, you know, describing boxing scene in Boxing News 24. It's an article out there, but I just behoove you all, the listeners, you know, like you do me. You know, if I say something wrong, you know, y'all pay attention to detail, man. You know what I'm saying? You'll pretty much put it out there that, hey, that ain't necessarily the way it is, or it's information I don't have, because I don't have all the information, first of all. You know what I'm saying? It's good to be corrected. But in this case, I just want y'all to be aware and not misled that Adrian Broner, per the thumbnail, Boxing Scene said, after a nothing burger, first round in which Broner hardly moved his hands, Cobb got loose. In the second, tying up his opponent with a jab and uncoiling a left hand that bounced Broner to the canvas, removing his gum shield and a tooth, while also briefly relieving the 34-year-old Broner of his senses. Boxing News 24. Broner lost his teeth when he was dropped by a left hand from Cobbs in the second round of their 10-round welterweight contest on Triller pay-per-view. AB's appearance was like that of a soldier who had just returned from the front lines, having gone through pure hell and a long wreck. So, you have different authors, how they languish, their expression. And then you have some content creators that potentially didn't watch the fight. Or if they did watch the fight, they didn't pay attention when they was basically describing what truly happened. I.e., this guy right here.
Problem Broner shows off his missing tooth after getting floored in the first round with a left hook.
He said first round. Per the thumbnail and per the articles, it was in the second round. Just to be clear, because I remember when that guy jumped in my chat and told my host, not the host, but a guest that I had, that he was lying. You know what I'm saying? Never thought to apologize and said I was sensitive about my mans. You know what I'm saying? I just felt that it was a lack of respect. That's all. But, he's saying that Broner was knocked down in the first round, floored in the first round. Clearly, the article says it was the second round. And for those individuals who actually watched the fight, know that it was the second round. This is Broner right here, of course, showing his missing tooth. I'm pretty sure he'd get that fixed. You know what I'm saying? Is the amount of dentists that's out there right now, they should be able to fix that. But just the point that Blair the Flair, has bragging rights. Blair the Flair had bragging rights. Shout out to Mr. Gumbo, AK Hot Grease. He said, I made a mistake. So what? Hey, I'm just saying, I'm just putting it out there. Because he made the point to come over here and say, my man was lying before he had a chance to correct himself and never apologize. Say I was sensitive. I just wanted to say, hey, it wasn't the first round, it was the second. But shout out to Broner, man. He's still showing his toughness and durability. He got up from a knockdown, and to this day, Broner has never been stopped. It almost like that knockdown woke Broner up. And finding out that he missing a tooth, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Broner said, I gotta give it all that I possibly have, and a little bit that I may have to try to find somewhere, in the audience, because that was a long hiatus for both fighters, but they still went in there and got it in. Now, yes, Broner didn't let his hands go as much as he could have. Blair didn't allow him an opportunity to basically just tee off on him. He spun up his combinations when he needed to. Blair moved when he needed to. And, some of the shots that Broner did land on Blair made sure to return fire and not let Broner get comfortable with landing some clean shots on him without him responding. So I respect that about Blair. I respect that. You know what I'm saying? I respect that, for real. Let's get to Garcia, man. Let's get to the mental jester. All right? As you all know, you heard Ryan Garcia. He has put out a tweet. And this is what I want y'all to know about Ryan Garcia, okay? I want you to pay close attention, please. If you're in church, just step out for a minute. Don't stay out too long. And because I want you to go back in there and ask the pastor to pray. You know what I'm saying? That they don't give him the whole bottle. Okay? Ryan Garcia sent out a tweet and said, I'm worried. I have to be at this weird hospital and they're trying to give me medicine and they have me on hold for who knows how long. They will determine. Pray for me. God help me. So Ryan Garcia wants us or them to help him out. This is the same guy who I can pretty much present so many tweets that he was having extremely amount of fun telling people that y'all thought I was crazy. You cannot continue to just pick and choose when you want to put on a talent show. And you can't expect, if your audience are adults, that they're not going to come to their senses and say, no, I'm tired of playing this fool's game. You know what I'm saying? You shamed me once, okay? I'm not falling for it again. You took a whole build up to a fight to pretend like you was breaking down and you was having mental health issues. And then after the fight, you're going around here just fine doing a whole global world tour and talking to anybody who was listening like everything was cool. Now, supposedly, I don't know why you're in the hospital. Supposedly his mom is going through a crisis. Yeah, I don't hate Ryan, nor do I want his mom to see his mom go through pain and suffering as cancer, because I had that situation happen with my pops. You know what I'm saying? I never forget the screams that I heard, prior to him passing away. And so I can see how someone can be deeply hurt. You know what I'm saying? Ryan, this has nothing to do with your mother, bro. This has something to do with your playing around. Like you feeling entitled to take us through a roller coaster ride, you know what I'm saying, with no seatbelt. You chose to take people to the freaking carnival, you know what I'm saying, to the land of Garcia, have some freaking, clowns come up there, some circus acts, and just play the game, just play the fool. I don't know how many acts that you were participating in leading up to that Devin Haney fight. You was having fun. Ryan Garcia was having an extreme amount of fun. And then afterward, you say, ha ha ha, they really thought I was crazy. Then you think people are running to your aid now? You think people are just up and running to your aid because you said, pray for me? See, when you was going through your situation, there was people that was praying for you, Ryan. And those people was feeling some type of way because they didn't want to see a young man like yourself dive deeper and deeper. You're letting people know it's mental health that you're dealing with, depression and all that. And then you turn around and slap them in the face with a handful of flour and say, thank you for allowing me to bake your brain these several weeks. I loved it. I always wanted to know what it's like to bake a cake. So now you want their genuine concern. You want them to pray for you. And it's going to be a lot of people that don't do it, Ryan, because you played. You played around too much, bro. You did. You absolutely played around too much. Ryan gave us the yin and the yang. He took us through the mental books. He took us to the Ryan Garcia book of mental tricks. Ryan has been trying his best to get more exposure when this man has millions of social media followers. He's been trying his best to come up with different acts, different angles to draw people in and gravitate to him as a person in life. Ryan wants to have that persona, right? Like when you see some of those top soccer players coming to the building, when you see some of these celebrities that come in the building, Ryan wants to be respected as such. He wants people to be in awe when he walks in the building, and it's going to take more than a pretty face. You know what I'm saying? He wants people to hold on for a second. Ron wants people to sit up here and treat him like Lionel Messi when they see him, Cristiano Ronaldo. You know what I'm saying? When he was in Riyadh, Cristiano Ronaldo, as you already see, he's always sitting up front. And Ryan, somehow he yearns for that freaking reaction when he walks into the room. And like I told you all, when he was going on this tour after the fight, wasn't too many people really conversing with him about the situation at hand with the Ostarine, right? And Ryan himself was just making a mockery of the seriousness of nature of this particular incident. He continued to just run amok, play on the swings and the sliding board, you know, dust up in the sandbox, ha 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 ha, you know, jump in the ride, go over there and get cleaned up at the local spa or whatever, some private freaking spa that he has, you know, get made back up, go to a party, you know what I'm saying, brush elbows with whoever, you know, those individuals are, whatever community he's dealing with right now. You know, that's the life he lived. But Ron just was arrested for felony vandalism. Felony vandalism, y'all. Yeah, you heard it. You heard it. Ryan Garcia was arrested for felony vandalism. What could have taken Ryan Garcia to that point of he had to go in here and vandalize a hotel room? Somebody answer that question. With all the money that you have, your mother wasn't in the hotel room with you. So you vandalized and you vented and took your toxicity out on furniture and tore up the hotel room to get arrested. This mugshot right here is what Ryan Garcia always wanted on his profile, because the people that he chooses or select to hang out with, you know, it's always been that separation that Ryan is a rich kid, you know, he still has that good boy image. And there was a certain point in time where the people that he's trying to get that traction from, that, you know, that level of respect, I mean, they look at him as this goofy silver spoon little rich kid who made it in boxing, that has, you know, millions on social media and this, that, and the other, but he's not locked in. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't have the certificate like a lot of other fighters have, because Ryan's trying to become a part of the culture, y'all. And he said, in order for me to be a part of the culture, I have to do something culture-esque. I have to get a freaking record. I have to build up my record and become a bad boy. Let me become a bad boy for about a good year and a half. You know what I'm saying? Get in trouble, get my name out there until my next fight. So when he does come back for a fight, they won't be talking about no Ostarine. They'll be talking about his troubles, his out of the ring troubles. And then that's when he can look into the camera, y'all, and blink his eye and make sure the light is shining exactly right on Ryan Garcia and say, I just want you all to know out there, I've been going through a lot. 25 years old, $100 million, coming off of the Devin Haney win. You know what I'm saying? It's just a lot for me. I mean, I'm used to being immersed in success. That whirlwind is unlike any other I've experienced in life. I mean, the speed of the wind, for real, even though my hair still stays the same, the speed of the wind is just different for me. I can barely breathe. And this is what I'm telling you all. You know what I'm saying? I'm having trouble breathing during this trial sometime. You know? Mental health. Yes, like I told you all before. But Ryan, you said you was just joking. I wasn't joking. I was being for real. I know I said I was joking, but no, I wasn't. Man, come on, bro. No, man. You really had people. You was carrying people. You was invading their mental space for them to let their guard down and actually believe that you needed help. Like you was at a point in your life where you was losing it. But yet in the end, I remember your words. You said y'all actually thought I was crazy. Y'all actually thought that. Ha ha. I remember Ryan just laughing. He said, y'all actually thought I was crazy. Ha ha ha. After he came and started talking about mental health, bro. So before that, he was saying the mental health is real and he suffers from mental health. And then he goes through this switcheroo leading up to the Haney fight, where he put us in a place where we're thinking this is dead ass serious, right? But yet he slapped us in the end and said, no, it was just a facade. You know what I'm saying? I was pretending. Nothing was real about it. He's been making a global tour. Now he get to a point supposedly with his mother. I don't know exactly is that all the way real or not. But come on, Ryan. Come on, bro. Come on. You go up there and tear up and vandalize a hotel room. And you're in a hospital. You're in the hospital. You sure enough had enough sanity to go through a fight camp with Diddy James. You was actually healthy enough, both mentally and physically, to go to a fight camp leading up to Devin Haney's championship showcase. You was in fight camp the whole time, brother. You was good, wasn't he, y'all? Ryan Garcia was absolutely good. You couldn't tell me Ryan Garcia wasn't good. You know what I'm saying? No one can convince me that Ryan Garcia was going through some problems. This world that we live in, when it comes to communication and dealing with the sea blind individuals that sit up here and listen, they watch and they know this shit is wrong, right? But they still have empathy for someone who has just slapped you in the face. And that was Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia slapped us in the face, trying to convince everybody that he was in a bad place in his life. But then turn around and tell us that y'all actually thought I was crazy. Y'all a fool. But now he actually going through a personal problem. And like I said before, I don't wish, anything bad on Ryan. That's not my child. If his mother has cancer, I wish her nothing but the best to get through it. But now Ryan's in the hospital supposedly, and they're trying to force feed him, a whole ball of medication, on an empty stomach. Chase it with some yak. And he's feeling some type of way. Who else was in the hotel room? Where are your people at? You was in there by yourself? No one can stop you all of a sudden? You just this big beast maniac to leave the room now. Did your eyes start glowing? Did you start busting out your clothes? Was the cameras rolling? Because they all about recreating the Hulk now. They need to put him back on the regular series. Not that Godzilla versus Hulk and all this other. No. I mean, did you start busting out your clothes? Because I seen when they had you on them cuffs, you had a piece of clothing over your head. You ain't had no shirt on. Were you out on the ledge? Is there any video of Ryan Garcia on the ledge trying to jump with a bed sheet to carefully float down to the bottom floor? Is there any video out there? Because look, Ryan, if you was to do some stuff like that and grab a bed sheet and jump out and try to parachute down to the floor, to the first floor, then now I'm saying, yeah, you should be in the hospital. You know what I'm saying? You blew out both of your knees. Yeah. That's when I would say, okay, you know what? Hey, I want to issue an apology to my listeners. I was on here yesterday and I didn't know the whole story and everything, but I didn't know Ron jumped out of the freaking 15th floor window and with a bed sheet and used a pillowcase for a backup. And when he hit the ground, blew out both of his knees, his boxing career is over. I didn't hear that in the TMZ report. So therefore, if I would have heard something like that, I would have said, okay, Ron, I have a little bit more empathy for you. You was going through some stuff and you just wanted to end it. That's not the case. Okay? That's not the case, people. That is not the case. Jay on deck. Gumbo say, come on, hottest chat in the game. Let's pray for Ryan. 1, 2, 3. You know what I'm saying, dog? What am I supposed to believe? What am I supposed to leave? What are we supposed to believe with Ryan Garcia? Let's listen to I'm gonna read this boxingscene.com article portion of it. It said Ryan Garcia's legal team released a prepared statement Sunday in response to the boxer's Saturday arrest on suspicion of felony vandalism at a Beverly Hills hotel. This is suspicion, okay? Suspicion of vandalism. We are aware of the recent arrest. This comes at an extraordinary challenge time for Ryan as he's been grappling with devastating news regarding his mother's health, attorney Darren Chavez wrote. First and foremost, we urge everyone to respect Ryan's privacy during this difficult period. Ryan has been open about his struggles with mental health over the years, and at this time, he is dealing with an immense emotional burden. The support and understanding from fans and the public are crucial as he navigates these personal challenges. Okay, y'all heard that? The New York State Athletic Commission will determine Garcia's fate on that matter. That matter being Garcia since tested positive twice for banned substance enhancing substance ostarine. The B samples confirming the positive. Okay. He then posted on social media that his mother is battling breast cancer. The Los Angeles County District Attorney will weigh Garcia's vandalism case. We are working diligently to provide Ryan with the resources he needs, Attorney Chavez said. Our team is committed to ensuring that he receives the appropriate help and care to address both his immediate and long-term well-being. We ask for continued support and compassion as Ryan focuses on his family and his health at this time. Clap it up for that. You know what I'm saying? That is from his attorney. You know what I'm saying? They have mentioned on here that we urge everyone to respect Ryan's privacy during this difficult period. Ryan has been open about his struggles with mental health. He's been open. Now, as a veteran, I do battle with PTSD, right? But this is probably on the second time that I even mention it, right? If I was to come over here and play, I guarantee it that I wouldn't have people that's willing to put up with it. Every now and then, I know some vets that'll pop up in the chat. But I never built my channel off the vets. You know what I'm saying? Who's the vets? I want my vets to come support me. Vets. But my point with Ryan Garcia is that you believe that this would be something that you can make lightheartedly into a comedic stand-up set. You know what I'm saying? You can crack all the jokes and do your whole set, have the crowd laughing at everything you was doing, and in the end, just throw the beer in their face. You know, y'all actually thought I was crazy. Y'all actually believe I was crazy. Y'all actually, I mean, come on, that gets to a point where you're saying to yourself, dang, this dude really believes that he has, those particular fans in the palm of his hand. He continued to do this stuff with such ease and no remorse. He doesn't believe in consequences. Ryan hasn't got to a point where he believes in consequences because of who he is. He may not be the most powerful, but Ryan has enough connections at this point in time that he can make some phone calls. That's all. He knows enough people that he can make phone calls. He does. You know, he can make some phone calls. He can make some phone calls. This is article from Boxing News. Ryan Garcia posted a series of messages today on social media from the hospital saying he's on hold and unhappy. Okay, so we're gonna read some of these. You know what I'm saying? Okay, people, we're gonna read some of these. We're gonna, just put it this way. We just got back from, having a 10-minute break. You know what I'm saying? We in school. We going back in school. You know what I'm saying? We skipped a couple of classes. Now we in sixth period. We in the final period. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna go through. We supposed to be reading chapters for a test tomorrow. So we're gonna go and pick up some of the criteria from Ryan Garcia. Because Ryan Garcia is he's in the hospital, but he has access to his phone. You know what I mean? He has access to his phone, yo. He has access to his phone. So hold up for a second. Ryan Garcia may have blocked me. Hold on for a second. He may have blocked me. Or he might have deactivated his account. Because I just pulled tweets from it. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. This might be him. Okay. So let me go to this most recent 5 hours. Okay. Ryan said, for him to be in the hospital, he's tweeting an awful lot. One day ago, he said, everyone is disgusting Fs trying to hide their wrongs. I don't give a F. They try to accuse me of their wrongs. You won't find nothing on me. It would have been a release, but because they can't, they will like AI. I hate liars. He really put layers. You know what I'm saying? It's Liers, that Ryan. He says, I'm worried. I have to be at this weird hospital and they're trying to give me medicine and they have me on hold for who knows how long. They will determine. Pray for me, God help. Okay? He posts free Ryan. His next tweet, prayers, warriors. Please, I need prayers. A lot of prayers. Prayers can move mountains. Lord Jesus, save me. Kind of funny, both Trump and I are in jail. I don't know if he's in jail, but I know he got convicted. This sucks, but I love Jesus. I will be okay. Thanks, brother. From Andrew Tate, free my G, Ryan Garcia. So Andrew Tate tweeted, free my G, Ryan Garcia. His next tweet say, I feel like I'm Ryan Spears, aka Britney Spears. This sucks. I never hurt anyone. I only ever loved everyone, pray for the people, and try to make a change in this cruel world. I love you, Christ Jesus. Amen. So that's Ryan, a sequence of tweets that he put out to the world. All right. And he mentions Trump, which I don't know what Trump has to do with it, but I know Ryan Garcia would have folded like wet notebook paper at this point in time if he had to deal with what Trump was dealing with. Although it would be real tears. You know, Trump is an OG. He's went through a lot, for real. And I don't know why he's mentioned, you know, Trump being convicted when he's up here vandalizing hotel rooms. You know what I'm saying? He ain't shelling out millions in civil lawsuits. Not yet, at least. Give it time. You know, he said prayers can move mountains. All right? He said prayers can move mountains. He's one of the few. I don't know whether to call Ryan Garcia a Christian or not, because there are Christians out there that pretty much underscore vulgarity or profanity laced tirades all the time. You know what I'm saying? They cannot really carry a dialogue without dropping obscenities. Ryan Garcia will mention Jesus, and then he'll drop F-bombs, and then go back to saying, you know, in his holy name, I pray, amen. You know what I'm saying? Pray for me. Prayers can move mountains. Lord Jesus, save me. And my question to you, Ryan, if you're listening from your hospital bed, hopefully you're not too far under the medication. But let me ask you this. Do you ever seek out Jesus Christ prior to the actions that you put out to the public? Do you ever seek him out? Do you ever say to the Most High, I'm thinking about going out here doing this in particular. I know it's a sin. I'm going to look bad, but I want to pray to you. I want to give prayer to you. And maybe by the time my prayer concludes, my heart would be lighter than what it is right now, because this onus is heavy. This onus is heavy, and it's a payload that's really breaking me down, carrying it. You know, do you ever reach out to the Most High there, Ron, or are you just out here saying things? Are you just out here saying things that deals with Jesus Christ? It seems like you just put his name out there so freely and recklessly, and you don't even think about, okay, I just said Jesus Christ, and then you go up here and drop F-bombs, and you're telling people to put their manhood in your, you know, you'll put your manhood in their mouth and all this other stuff, but yet you say no Diddy. But do you think about being proactive enough to say, hey, Father God, please, I need your help. I need your hand. I need you in this trial sometime. I don't think you're truly understanding that it's going to come a time where the people are going to get sick of you. But since they still consider you to be a young, immature, popular guy, it's going to be some people up here willing to tap you, you know, rub you on your back a little bit, give you that little pat like they used to do the kids. Used to do your child when they were very young. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll pat you on the back and say, it's going to be all right. I know it's tough for you. Oh man, you're supporting so many people. I mean, you have millions of social media followers, people who look up to you, Ryan. You have older people, younger people. You know what I'm saying? They have all these individuals on this social media. And out of 10 or 11 million followers, whatever it is now, and all those inner circle human beings that you're around, Ryan, you can't get anyone to stop you from tearing up a hotel room. Like, listen, I was just bigging you up, how you was going on a tour and you was with these, you know, beautiful women and all that, right? The women, it wasn't one woman there to comfort you. Like, it wasn't one of two or three. I mean, you're saying you had multiple women. You couldn't get at least two? Or you couldn't get a trio just to, you know, rub your feet? You know what I'm saying? Molest your intimate thoughts, however they choose to. You couldn't get them to do that? To take your mind off something, they couldn't do it? It wasn't nobody there could stop you from tearing up the first piece of furniture, man. If it was nobody, we're talking about furniture now. If it was nobody to stop you from tearing up a hotel room, destroying it, vandalizing it. Then when your habits getting the worst, and you get into that mentality that you can get out of anything, what happens when you injure somebody? Is it going to be somebody close to you? Anyone? Do you just have yes man, or people just want to hang out because you footing the tab? It's no one that you respect enough in your inner circle that can tell you, stop, man. No, don't do it. Come on, let's go on a walk. Let's go. Let's get out this room, man. Obviously, it's the walls are too close for you right now. Let's go. Let's walk down. Let's go outside. Let's talk. You know what I'm saying? Find some shades and a hoodie or whatever. You know, Ryan probably say, no, I don't want to mess up my hair. It's 90 degrees outside. But well, anything, you know, come out here and let's go on freaking drive or something. Is it nobody in your group that had that sense of maturity or a level of persuasiveness to lead you in a different direction, brother? That's all I'm saying, Ryan. That's all. I mean, nobody. That's crazy. Shout out to MKB, man. Monty King boxing on deck. Forget Ryan Garcia and feed him with plastic silverware in jail. He always got boxing in turmoil with the facade privilege, the fickle privileges fan base he grooms. So MKB calls it grooming. I can partially agree with that, real talk. But you know, I can agree with that. No, I can 100% agree where you at. Just based off the fact, because people always saying that Ryan Garcia, his attraction is age groups 3 to 9 years old. I can see where you at with that. You know what I'm saying? He's grooming his fan base to put up with his nonsense. Yeah, 3 to 9 years old. I get it. Shout out to UGC Flame in the building. What's good with it, brother? How you feeling, bro? Salute to you. Big Blunts, Ryan goes to a different jail than regular people. He went to the jail with the helmet on. No, Gumbo. No. He went to the jail where the ER, they greet you with concierge service. You know what I'm saying? They ask you, yeah, you're gonna be here for the evenings, but before you get booked and checked in, right? We want to know, what meal do you want? You know what I'm saying? Do you want the filet mignon? Do you want the golden steak? Do you want a simple burger? It's still gonna be premium, high grade beef. You know what I'm saying? What size do you want? What wine? How many bottles of wine do you want? You know what I'm saying? Would you like to eat out of gold or silver? You know what I'm saying? Dinner utensils. Please let us know. You know what I'm saying? Will you be eating or partaking in dessert? You know what I'm saying? Do you want us to get you any recreational drugs? Because we have people in here that can retrieve that for you. Perk, Molly, Xan, you know, or something like that. I mean, Ryan's situation is much different than ours. And then his room, I can only imagine what it looks like. It don't look like the regular hospital, you know, room where you lay on that bed and you start feeling your back crumbling, you know what I'm saying, in 3 hours because the mattress is just all worn out. You know, I'm pretty sure, you know, when Ryan checks into his hospital, his room is probably on the 20th floor. You know what I'm saying? It probably has a gym in it, gaming system. You know what I'm saying? You can order women at any given time, private masseuse, all of that, people. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. I don't think he has the same service we get. When we get wheeled in, we get to see in the ER for like 4 hours. And the temperature be down 2 degrees. Well, it ain't my fault you came to the ER and you didn't bring no jacket and a freaking mask and some mitts and 2 pairs of sweats. It's not our fault. Brother Ron, and look at the stage. What was Ron motorcycle or short bus because he had a helmet on? I'm not used to Gumbo trolling so hard. You know what I'm saying? This is conduct unbecoming the Gumbo trolling. I could have sworn at one point in time, Ryan, you was betting money on Ryan though. You was betting money on Ryan. What has happened, bro? Why the change of heart? What happened? Didn't you bet money on Ryan? I thought you bet money. It looked like Ryan Garcia had on the gimp mask. Only seen him walking out with cops. Pick one and Mr. Gumbo. Okay. The saga crazy. We only want Ryan to a normal boxer. To be a normal boxer. He is a normal boxer, bro. Ryan Garcia's he's a normal boxer. To me, Ryan Garcia, when it comes to his skill set, is an average boxer to me. Now, his persona pretty much canopy everything else. You know what I'm saying? Ryan brings a different type of radiation when we're talking about sunlight. Ryan has built up his social media following. Ryan has built up outside the ropes. He's built up a connection, and he is showing you that he's determined to have these big fights and make millions of dollars without winning the world title. Ryan persona, his machismo, bravado, whatever you want to call though, he's basically succeeding at that right now. And the fact that he went in there and won the biggest fight, one of the biggest fight of his career, you know what I'm saying? To basically try to dilute his loss to Gervonta Davis. I mean, he's riding off that hype. Even with the pending Osterine repercussions or punishment that may be coming down the pipe. But no one's talking about it, man. No one's talking about it. I hear people up here talking about he should be banned and all that, but for Ryan Garcia though, back to you. I don't appreciate how Ryan Garcia continued to play with the fans. I don't appreciate that. I told you all Ryan Garcia wasn't going to be satisfied. What he was missing was an arrest. I put it out there. Y'all know, y'all heard me say what he's missing was an arrest. I gave you the build up from the time he betted Errol Spence Jr., from the time he stepped in there with Javier Fortuny. He had a crew neck on, and he was trying to come with a different type of attire, a different type of flavor. He was trying his best to blend in and get accepted for the culture. You know what I'm saying? Because he's a rich kid and he needs some bad boy friends. He needs some thugs. You know what I'm saying? He needs some ratchetness in his life. You know what I'm saying? That's what it seems to me. He ain't satisfied. You know what I'm saying? He's feeling some type of way to be so young and have 100 million in the bank. So I'll tell you like this, Ryan. If you want to lighten that load, I'm pretty sure us over here on YouTube would love your donations. Okay, Shawty? Please provide us with monetary donations if you feel that 100 mil is too much for you to exist comfortably in society. Give it to us, bro. I don't need the whole 100 million. Just give me 85% of that. I don't need the whole 100. You know people. You got all those sponsorships and high-end designer clothing and be modeling over there. You'll be good. But give it away. I guarantee you your fan base go up then. Your social media on IG will go from 10 million to damn near 25 or 30 million followers. Start giving away money. Yeah, I agree, Gumbo. He said Ryan is the new Joker. I agree with that. Ryan is fooling us all, man. And it seems like he has no reserve. This dude has no reserve. What I mean by reserve, it seems like when he does these things and put it out to the public or start to tweet, he don't care about what he's tweeting. He's asking God to help him, for people to pray for him. But then again, the tweet before that, he's talking about F this, F that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was like, look, they tried to accuse me of their wrong. You won't find nothing on me. It would have been released, but because they can't, they will like AI. He said, I don't give a F. I want to get sued to see if they really like that. See, you know what I'm talking about? I told you about when he made that bet with Errol Spence Jr., he started trying to pick up the lingo, y'all. He's been hanging around all these people that's bigging him up and telling them that he the best fighter in the world, knowing damn well that shit ain't true. And what you just said is a lie. You know what I'm saying? He said, I want to get sued to see if they really like that. Y'all defend pedos, and it's sad. Kids, babies getting touched, and you choose to support that. I got real evidence, and that's okay. I'm about to send Ray Jackson to hell. So look, this is another thing with trolls. This why you have some of these individuals that's they have one main purpose on here is to troll and to get attention. Ray Jackson, this is a dude who was jumping up and down because he ended up getting hired for another job, stacking warehouses, full of freaking flip-flops and Crocs. I don't know, but he does a lot of trolling, and Ryan Garcia mentioned his name. And I just, for the life of me, with these boxers, I really don't know why they pay attention to the freaking trolls. They'll pay attention to the negativity, but they won't highlight the ones that rock with them heavy. Anyway, that's a different story. Marlon King said, correction, WCS, the way they see he destroyed, it was a felony worthy. Ryan needs to sit down somewhere for a minute. That's the solution to keep the boxing out here normal. MKB, I disagree, bro. Boxing has never been normal for quite some time, brother. You know what I'm saying? Boxing has never been like normal. Where's boxing been normal, man? It's always something going on with boxing. Like, come on, man. You gonna ignore the fact that the Charlos was in, and mug shots, all over the place, man. You go back to Bill. I'm not going in chronological order. You got Billy Joe Saunders, doing a video on how to, throw a hook to your girl's rib to set them down and make them conform to whatever you got going on. You know what I'm saying? It's been. What about Dimitri Bivol? Didn't he crack his girl? Well, nobody talking too much shit about that. Boxing has never been normal, bro. It would never, ever be normal because you have employees, you have fighters that are getting punched in the freaking head. You have the rigors of training that consist of sparring where individuals being punched in the freaking head. You can't continue to train the sport and go in there and fight on fight night and think once your body start to wind down from a hard training camp, you back in the gym Tuesday, Wednesday, you just went through a full training camp and you back in the gym. You don't think people are going to go crazy? They're going to start to have psychological declivity? Absolutely they are. Absolutely. They're going to become mental degenerates. You only got one brain. Real talk. Shout out to Bruce Gas Boxing Jazz. Some more salute to you, OG. How you feeling? Ryan saying only God can judge him at this point. It's not on God on how society views you. He need a break. Lock him up so he can learn. I understand. I agree where you at with it with that. You know what I'm saying? He it seems like he want to be the Mexican American Tupac. You know what I'm saying? He want to be the pretty version of Tupac. I want more. I'm ready to blow the lid off. I don't know why he's dealing with this so much. As many superstar entertainers that we've seen pass away, all these actors and all these people. I know MKB, you said he should just sit down. I know that's just a cliche terminology, synecdoche, figure of speech. But when you got shit going on, some people are hyperactive. They just can't sit in one spot, bro. They need to be up doing something. I promise you, if you had millions in the bank right now, you wouldn't be sitting in one spot, man. You'll be somewhere. You would stop into the crib, you know what I'm saying, change up and go right back out to the street. It'll be some type of engagement that you have to go to, some type of something. You will have a reservation somewhere. You don't find a lot of rich people just sitting around. Man, they go crazy. I got all this money in the bank. Let me go to the dealership and buy something. Come on, bro. No. Real life circumstances, real, no doubt. I agree. It's real life. At least Ryan is allowing us to follow his real life, actions. And in this circumstance, he's allegedly, was arrested for felony vandalism. You know what I'm saying? How does that work? Where was your people, like I said earlier? Where were they at? All these people that you pay, where were your parents? If your mom have cancer, why are you not by her side? Are you going on tour or something? I mean, what's going on? That's what I don't know. I can see if you toured the hospital room because you was there with your mom for days in, days out. I mean, Ryan Garcia is a talker, social media wise. He wears his heart on his sleeve, but the Vada or nada might derail that part. Look, I'm gonna put it to you like this, MKB. You've been following boxing for a while, just like a lot of others on here, right? I don't find what Ryan did to be that severe, where people believe that he's gonna be in absence for an extended period of time. Why would they make an example out of Ryan Garcia for Osterine when he keep on providing evidence that benefits his case? They initially came out in Nandrolone 19, then that disappeared. You're talking about disappearing. No, that's not the case. So how can initially it make it out to the public as him testing positive for Nandrolone and Osterine, but all of a sudden David Blaine and David Copperfield show up and they say, hey, we're here. We're about to make that Nandrolone disappear. Thank you. I'll be expecting my Zelle. Okay, Ryan? I'll be expecting my Zelle by I would say 2015 tonight, military time. Okay, cool. How can you initially test for Nandrolone? It disappears. That kind of falls within the wheelhouse of Ryan Garcia saying they was trying to basically set him up. It's a con job. Then look, then his B samples come back. Ryan entail counters with a hair and nail sample. Also, he counters with unsealed ashwagandha. And the results from that ashwagandha was contamination. So we sit at a point right now because it's supposed to have been this big presser. We sit right now and we're still in the same place. Mauricio Suleiman came out speaking as if he's in full support of Ryan Garcia. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, he didn't say anything negative about Ryan. So we're waiting on VADA. When is VADA gonna come out? When are they gonna get this all together? When have this taken so freaking long? If you already found out that the ashwagandha was freaking contaminated, then guess what? We should hear an announcement soon. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? For sure. Shout out to KQKC Boxing Network in the building. What's good with it, KQ? Definitely check him out, man. Check out the Singing OG, man. Go check out his channel. Sub to the channel, man. Show support for the brother. You know what I'm saying? Show support. Show support for Bruce Gas, man. That old school, that OG boxing talk. You know what I'm saying? Check out Bruce Gas. Be mixing it up and doing some good trivia quizzes over there, which is educational for the sport of boxing. Check out my guy Shaw News, the Sauce Experience, man. Check him out. You know what I'm saying? Check these channels out. UGC Flame, man. Check them out, bro. Real talk. What they do, W says, salute to the chat. For sure. Salute to you, man. All the help does who help themselves. Okay. Hey, I feel you on that, man. at the end of the day, I believe this is how I look at it. Like, you can pray anywhere in life. You don't have to be internal to what is called a place of worship. You don't have to do that just to get God and be in God good graces. You don't have to go to church every Sunday. You can pray and have faith in the Most High, whoever you worship. But for Ryan would tell you about Jesus Christ, and then seconds later, he's saying some crazy stuff out his mouth. God is already busy with a lot of people that's in need and help. He's probably perturbed with putting up with Ryan. He's probably just waiting for a seat to open up, and he about to put Ryan in in-house detention. Watch what I tell you. He said, you keep on freaking using my name, and then you go on these tirades, just spewing out profanity. Bro, you need to have some tact and bearing about yourself. You just reckless. KQ say he's messing up his family's life. His family needs him. He's the breadwinner. Is he too young to have all the money and can't handle it like AB did back in the day? I really don't get into a person's money. I just put it like this. KC just he tried to feed us at behind the mic that it was too much for him as a 25-year-old with $100 million. It's too much for him. And I said, if it's too much, just lighten your load. Donate it. Donate it to us. You know what I'm saying? Donate it, bro. Come off the money. Lighten it up. So when you do your balance, you want to check your account balance. Those numbers and commas are missing. Some of those commas and numbers are missing now. You know what I'm saying? That's all you have to do. Now for his family, man, his family has his number. His brother has his number. Where your brother at? I don't even like bringing up. I don't even like diving internal to people. But I'm saying, where's your brother at, man? Your brother was the one that went over there and tank when he was watching him getting his hands wrapped. So he's a role player. He's playing an intricate role, right? He has a position on the team. I saw him in the corner on fight night when he was fighting Devin Haney. You trying to tell me where's your brother? Did he disappear? He told Tank, he say, you're going to feel it immediately. You're going to feel it right away. You're going to feel it right away. So I'm saying to myself, like, how can you not get your brother under control? He respect you enough to have you in the corner talking while Derrick James was talking to you, the actual trainer. So he respects his brother enough to have him in the corner. Why can't your brother say something to you to sway you in another direction, man? Where is he? Where is these people? Are these people for real? Does he really have a family? Like, are we? Was there some sudden body jerks? Is these people real? Are they robots? Are they AI? Did it look like it was Coachella? God damn. Shout out to my guy, the MACKMOBB. The Mac Mob is in the building. What's good with it, B-Mac? Check out my guy, B-Mac. You know what I'm saying? Check these channels out. I said, over there cooking, man, dropping fire content, man. If I listen to your channel on replay while I'm doing other shit, that means you're doing, for real. You got my attention. You know what I'm saying? For real. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, check out B-Mac and support the brother. He be over there keeping them motherfuckers in line, dog. Hey, B-Mac got some rowdy panel members. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to separate myself because I don't want any type of paperwork. I don't want any anonymous submissions, on my channel. I'm going to separate myself. Yeah, check out the Mac Mob, man. He said, OGW says, what's good, fam? Love the chat. One love to the chat. High Grease Cooking family. No doubt, man. Appreciate you supporting and pulling up as always, man. PM on deck. Salute WCS. KQ said, that's right. Debbie says you don't need to go to the church to be humble. No, you don't, man. You got to have it within your heart first and foremost. You got to call upon the Most High. If you even thinking about doing something, isn't that what they tell us to do? Call upon, call upon your Holy Spirit. Call upon them. Have a moment of prayer. I don't know if Ryan prays. If he does, his eyes are open and he's looking at freaking TV. His prayer probably is internal. Nobody never knows what's going on. I don't know, man. I don't think he mentions God in his prayers, man. I can't call it with Ryan. Because he says Jesus Christ, and then all of a sudden, he act like he never even mentioned Jesus Christ to begin with. When he's dropping F-bombs all over the place, he's talking crazy. He's talking like he's delusional, bro. And then, I'm not gonna forget what you told us. You say, y'all actually thought I was crazy. Ha ha ha. No, I'm not gonna forget that. It has nothing to do with your mom. It has nothing to do with your mom. I hope she recovers well. Really do. I hope your mom recovers well, bro. But you said y'all actually thought I was crazy. Y'all believe I was you was laughing, bro. You said you lied, man. Real talk, man. Come on. Shout out to Jones in the building. What's good with it, dog? I see you. He said it is crazy, man. It was all sweet a few weeks ago. Yeah. Wasn't it though, Jones? He was going on world tours. He was on stage with YG. He was up there with Cristiano Ronaldo. You feel me? He was hugging Tyson Fury. He was over there in Riyadh. I mean, Turkey Al-Sheikh didn't give none of us freaking special invitations. I would have liked to go over there and cover the fight and kick up in those rooms and take a walk out in the desert with my own camel. I would have liked to go on a ride and of peace. I would have liked to, brush shoulders with them rich dudes over there, under a well-prepared special custom meal. Shit I ain't never had in life and wouldn't pay for. I would like to eat a $20,000 steak. You know what I'm saying? For real. I would like that. I would like to try out some different delicacies, man. But unfortunately, I didn't get the invite. Next time I'm going to put, I was a United States veteran. Is that enough to get me an invite? Just help out the vets. Just thank you for your service ain't enough. Help out the vets. Invite us too. No. I'm so tired of Ryan Garcia and his antics. Hey, man, that's what I'm trying to tell him, B-Mac. Hey, man, you keep on falling. Now you want to put your mother and say, oh, man, I'm crying on a video. I'm putting a video out crying. Listen, anybody knows what I'm about to say. Come from a truthful space. If you have that type of love for anyone that's considered to be a relative, especially your mother and father, when you're grieving, you don't need no goddamn camera to be rolling. Your grieving should come privately anyway, while you're in the process of staying with them and being close with them and comfort them during their time. You don't need no MF and camera to be rolling just so you can put it out to the public. Hey, but that's the world we live in, y'all. That's the world we live in. Seriously, we live in a world where everybody wants to do everything on camera. Relationships. People just let people into their homes while they're arguing about stupid shit. For real. They just want to let them in their home, man. Yeah. Girls be having dudes be showing their girls, oh, she don't want to cook. She think I'm coming. Man, come on, bro. Ron, man. I'm not falling for it right now, bro. The Mac Mob, I'm going to check you out, looking for new series channels. Yeah, man, check out the Mac Mob, man. Know his shit on boxing. Yeah, check out the Mac Mob. That's what it's all about, man. Venture out and check out channels and find out for yourself that if it's, good listening material, you feel me? Not everybody's good listening material. Okay? Personalities do clash. As you all know, I mean, there has been countless amount of contentiousness, just like Ryan Garcia has out to the general public. Appreciate it, OGWCS. Yes, the panel is off the chain. I always love your work and will. I watch and learn. I appreciate you, man. Same here, bro. You know what I'm saying? But you one of the best at controlling the panels and keeping on the topic, man. I don't do panels much. You know what I'm saying? I don't do panels much. But salute to you, man, for having that organizational. The shit they grade us on our freaking evaluation in the military. Let's talk about your organizational skills. Yes, you work well alone. You don't have to be told. You're able to create ideas and task to get the mission accomplished. And that, my friend, that's why we're going to meritoriously promote you. Shit. Yeah, the Magma, baby. Yo, man, this is gonna be interesting to keep close. Seriously, this is gonna be interesting to keep close on. Now, Ryan has the pending results of whatever they choose as far as punishment. I really don't care what the punishment is gonna do because it's not like he tested positive for GW or EPO, which are two harsh, potent anabolics, right? They will definitely give you an advantage in certain areas, especially if you go into the fight with them, as far as endurance, strength, all of that. And those individuals, we're talking about getting suspended for 6 months. You know what I'm saying? Antonio Margarito, the damage that he did to those fighters could have potentially put them in he could have put them in wheelchair bound. They could have been wheelchair bound because of boxing being a sport where they're targeting the waistline all the way up to the head, the bread basket up to the head. But that head is something that's been known for punches to land and knock fighters out. But imagine if you have that enhancement, contraband, you know what I'm saying, unauthorized substance in your hand wraps, that the wetter it get, the harder the plaster gets, and you're pretty much hitting them with a brick. You know what I'm saying? But Antonio Margarito, once his suspension was up, he was able to get back to work and make money. So they're acting like Antonio Margarito was less than Ryan Garcia. No, that's straight up cheating. That's what Panama Lewis and Luis Resto was banned for. They was banned from the sport, bro. James Butler, when he sucker punched Richard Franklin, I believe, he still had his hand wraps on, and that was his second time losing to the guy. They didn't ban him from the sport. He still came back and fought a little bit until he killed Max Kellerman's freaking brother, I believe. You know what I'm saying? And then it was over. But Panama Lewis and Luis Resto, man, they went to prison and they was banned for life in the U.S. Luis Resto, man, unless he fought overseas somewhere, he couldn't come back over here, bro, because they manipulated the padding, put a dime size hole in the glove. You know what I'm saying? It was bad, and they fucked up Billy Collins too, man. It was bad, bro. And thanks to his pops shaking, Luis Resto's hand, and he said, "Damn, it's barely any padding in there." And that was a top rank event in NYC. So he requested they impound the gloves. Ryan Garcia didn't do that, y'all. Ryan Garcia was not on that level of suspicion. He popped dirty for A and B sample. And a lot of people knew. Look, you got all these people that's been in boxing for quite some time, for years, and they've seen in the amateurs how they be robbing them kids. They've seen how grimy and unethical boxing can be on the amateur level. And then you change over to professional level and you run into situations like this. You can't look at it as if, oh man, this is all new to me, yo. This is all new to me. They cheat here? So you're trying to tell, Is this the first time ever that a boxer's tested positive? No. And you know that. Stop playing. Oh, I was just testing you. I was just testing you. Man, come on, bro. This is cheating. It's been going on forever and a day. Just ask Canelo. He'll tell you. Don't nobody want to talk about Canelo. But there's been plenty of people that test positive, man. Oscar Valdez, you know, he was able to get the damn levels raised and keep his title and go in there and fight. And many people thought he lost to Robson Conceição, and he won. He tested positive. They raised the levels and they allowed him to still fight and keep his championship belt. And they robbed Conceição, and he was able to pick up a win. Woo! If that ain't freaking good service right there, leave them 6 stars, goddammit. 6 stars out of 5. Because that right there, my friend, that is assistance that you look forward to. That is the concierge. That is the VIP platinum fan membership for real. Shout out to them. So we will wait for Mauricio Suleiman to come back with something, y'all. That's all I can say. We'll wait for them to come back with something. Do you know why this incident is felony instead of a misdemeanor? So from my understanding, right, when you vandalize property such as he did, the expense, in my opinion, the expense takes it up to a felony. Just like grand larceny, it has to do with the amount. So depending on the damage that he did in vandalizing the room, will make it a felony. That's what I'm assuming. Please don't quote me on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm only using 1.5 credit when I went through when I was in college, and I did a little bit of homeland security, as far as my studies. So I earned 1.5 credit, and that's why I'm telling you. I'm telling you, don't believe that shit. But what I do understand is that it possibly could have been the cost of what he damaged in the hotel. So put it this way, he wasn't staying in a cheap hotel, right? He was probably staying in a luxury suite, and things cost. There's much more expensive items up there than we used to. I mean, some of us, I'm not saying you in the chat, but some of y'all know y'all some red roof inn creepers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you be over there, the red roof. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Hey, when they say they keep the light on, some of you stop up at that Motel 6. You know what I'm saying? Because they keep the light on, they waiting on your ass to come over there. But Ryan Garcia, no. Ryan Garcia, he probably vandalized some expensive stuff that was up in there. And the first thing they go to B-Mac, They bust the TV, bro. You know what I'm saying? They bust the TV up. Then they take things, the concierge freaking complimentary beverages that they have in there, right? They take some bottles and throw it up against the wall and put holes in the wall. You know the routine, bro. They bust up the place, man. Put holes in the walls, punching the walls, picking up items, tables, throwing it at the wall. So he probably did some damage. But for Ryan don't look at it like, let's just say he did 25 to 30,000 worth of damage. That's a little bit lower than the money he lost betting Errol Spence that Rolly Romero beat Gervonta Davis. I'm just being honest. I mean 30,000 for Ryan Garcia is like a $5, bro. He's not worried about no 30 grand. This, for real? Did you see how he gave up the money for the pounds? I'm over how much? 3.2, and that's 500 per pound. Okay, cool. Do you want me to cash app you? Zelle, PayPal, any of that? Because I'm betting on myself anyway. I'm betting $2 million to a private betting company. You know what I'm saying? You'll see how much I made after the fight, after I knock you out. Okay, cool. He don't care nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? It might be the cost, bro. Okay, so 31 in here. He said California law states that vandalism greater than 400,000 is a felony. So I figure it was the numbers. You know what I'm saying? But me using 30,000 example, obviously that's a misdemeanor. Okay, I'm not even going nowhere. I just write me up the bill and I'll pay for it. But 400,000, 400,000, man, come on, bro. Ryan Garcia reportedly caused 15,000 worth of damage. 15,000, and he's being charged with the felony, or that's what they're trying to say at the Waldorf historic. Yeah, okay, so that makes sense. He was at the Waldorf. You know what I'm saying? He's at the Waldorf in Beverly Hills. Okay. So like I said, you know, Ryan Garcia is at this luxury stay at the Waldorf. You know what I'm saying? 15 grand worth of damage. I know I wouldn't do it, but just say for instance my kid did, I would go to jail for something else. If my child, yeah, I don't think within their bone, if they thought about damaging something that cost more than $5 in the hotel room, the consequences would be severe and immediate. Please don't do that to me, Papa. Please, I didn't mean it. I say, you know what the cost is, though? Do you know what the cost? Somebody gotta pay. You got to pay. Shit, 15 grand. That doesn't make any sense comparable to, you know, California. You know, like he was in Beverly Hills, you said 400,000 is a felony, but yet he did 15 grand. That's not even close. You know what I'm saying? That's not even close to them, you know, saying a felony. So in my opinion, the numbers has to be lower than that. Oh, so $400. Okay. I didn't see you didn't put a comma. Okay. That's because I'm skimming to it. I stand corrected. Okay. $400. So $400, not 400,000, $400 is considered a felony. That's crazy. As much as California charge people just because they have beaches within driving distance, you know what I'm saying, how much they pay for gas to get to those beaches. You know what I'm saying? And them Californians, you know what I'm saying, they pay for the sunshine over there. For real. Look, the sun gets no freaking compensation. The people pay for the sun doing its job. It's sunny over here. You got to pay for it. You got to go up on gas. Yes, the sun told us to. We want to drive to the beach. Hey, that's an option. That's what you want to do. Everything's expensive over. But $400, bro. $400 is considered a felony. $400 in Cali, that's crazy, man. But thanks for the info, 31. KQKC. Appreciate the info. People saying, no, you gotta understand now, old age, sometimes I'm looking and multitask. I'm looking at other comments. So when I saw the 400, right, I skimmed over it. You know what I'm saying? I skimmed over it. And I also have to blame, being on live about an hour and a half, my age, short-term memory loss, you know what I'm saying, arthritis, dehydration, and even cataracts. You know what I'm saying? I'm saving up for that surgery as we speak. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to see the comments better and be able to separate a comma from a period now. I got to be able to know how to translate. All I was looking at is zeros when I was skimming past it. I apologize, man. You know what I'm saying? I apologize. The mechanical system up top sometimes fail me when it's trying to register information and data. Pisses me the freak off, man. I'm about to fire some people. Say, God damn it, when my thoughts come up there, make sure it's spot on, God damn it. Yeah, that luxury tech for real. I guarantee you that these charges will be dropped by the hotel. Yeah, yeah. Beverly Hills too. I pretty much figured, when I stayed in Beverly Hills for the Spence and Crawford presser. I'm not gonna say I haven't been in a luxury hotel before, but I felt decent staying in Beverly Hills, but I didn't because I knew that I wasn't a resident and would never be a resident. And also I knew that I had to catch an Uber somewhere that was within my pay scale. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't just go walking around Beverly Hills and thinking, yeah, I want to stop in here. Yeah, I'm going to stop in here and eat. No, I had to find a local Church's Chicken. I had to find somewhere that fit my budget. I wanted to have, I put in my GPS a Cracker Barrel, and they just laughed. You dumbass thing. You in Beverly Hills? Please. They didn't even register. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for a Golden Corral, somewhere I can fill up off one. GPS just laughing, putting laughing emojis up there instead of returning my freaking requests, man. But Beverly Hills is Beverly Hills, man. It's amazing them people, live over there. I mean, I was at the hotel, man, and I was seeing these people getting out of these high-end cars, man, walking past me. And they just seem like they don't even have a care in the world, man. They getting out of $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 cars, sports cars, like it's nothing. Like it's nothing, bro. And the people valeting these cars, they ain't worrying about the valet or nothing. We pull up, we got to give the valet a whole speed. Hey, man, I got a pistol in the glove, man. It better be there when I got there. And I got some extra cash over this month, right? And I just bought some chicken to take home when I leave this motherfucker. Don't go in there and eat my food, bro. Real talk. Don't eat my shit, bro. Any change you find around there, man, come on, you can have that. Okay, cool. But don't take the cash out the motherfucking ashtray, man. Relax. Don't pop the trunk for any reason. Seriously, bro. Alright? Don't be playing my music. Don't be changing nothing in there. Don't be taking my shit for a joyride. None of that. When I was in Beverly Hills, bro, man, them valet attendants, man, they were so professional. Man, you pull up there and get out of Uber, they come open your door. You know what I'm saying? They open your door thinking you somebody important. And then when you get out, they say, oh, another visitor. He there for that. He's boxing media. Look like a YouTuber. Look like a YouTuber. Yes, that way right there and to the left. Yeah. I mean, I'll turn around. Hey, is there any complimentary, beverage or anything? No. There's water fountains in there to the right. Okay. And then the crazy part about the Beverly Hills hotel we was in for the fight is that the restaurant, one of the premier restaurants in there, if you chose to dine in, right, you couldn't even wear jeans. You couldn't wear jeans with any type of rips or fading in them. You had to have solid colored jeans, bro. Yeah. Seriously, that's what it was. You had to have solid colored jeans. You had to look. No tennis shoes. You know what I'm saying? And the food was okay for all those restrictions. This is the way they do it in Beverly Hills. If you don't meet their dress code, they will direct you to another restaurant that allows you access with that attire. Yes, they sure will. They say, yeah, you can go down the hall to the right, take the elevator down to the basement. Yeah. Go out to the parking lot, dip into where the AC unit's at. It's going to be a guy standing there. He's going to send you behind there. Okay. And you're going to go up, you're going to go down 2 flights of stairs. And now at this point in time, you need to turn on the flashlight of your phone because it's going to get a little dark. And then you're going to start to, hear the people that's down there waiting in line. And it's only takeouts. Okay. It's only takeout trays. Cool. No dine in. It's only takeout. But I think 31 is on to something. These charges may potentially be dropped, no doubt about it. You way better than me. W says you're in great shape. I'm starting to do more for my body. Yeah, man, just stay, it is what it is, man. Like, understand one thing, KQKC. If you can cut corners, man. For real. It's not like you got to freaking take a and B sample. I'm just saying, take some amino acids, man. Help your body recover. Because when you get older, your body gets sore for days, man. The shit you used to get away with when you was in your 20s, no, it ain't happening today, bro. Go take a visit to GNC, man, and get some shit to help you, get ready to work out and then help you recover in the workout. Take a 1 a day multivitamin, bro. You got to get your body acclimated to that workout. Else, that bed is just going to be sitting there chilling, talking to you, bro. That pillow going to be like, yeah, come on over here, nigga. Yeah, you tired. I told you, you trying to get in shape now. I told you that shit ain't going to. Go ahead, man. Lay your ass down, man. Rest. That's what I'm here for. Rest, goddammit. You think you just going to go in there and work out for 15 minutes and then be able to go home and stay awake? No. That's over. That's over, man. I don't care how much water you drink, how much Gatorade you drink. Only thing that's going to do is have you use more energy to get out of bed and go take a piss. Hey, dog. Hey, I saw some shit where they're doing face transplants and head transplants. That is going to become a reality. And then when they have finished putting a transplant from a cadaver, from a younger person onto your face, right? They put you in a coma. They put you in a coma for like 4 months or something to make sure that your body stabilizes and everything starts to, the changes and everything start to take to your body and all. That's crazy, man. That's crazy, bro. Look, the good thing about it, in 30 to 50 years, you're going to be able to get those type of work. Seriously. You know what I'm saying? They have doctors now, but not everybody can handle the inflation and be able to afford this bullshit. It's expensive. High-end etiquette is different in some places. Hey, I've been there. I've been all over the world, man. In some cases, real talk. When I was 17, I went down to Hollywood, man. I was cutting hair in the barracks. Man, I went down to Hollywood with a pocket full of. Look, I had all these aspirations. I was like, man, I'm gonna open up my own barbershop, man. I mean, like, I was cutting the brothers' hair, fading them up, because when you first go to school and everything, man, them barbers on base be giving you bowl cuts, man. They be doing the brothers wrong. They be leaving blood. They be cutting your hair so aggressively, hair be bleeding. And then when I started fading my hair, they said, hey, man, who cut you up? I said, I did. That was the wrong thing to do. The brothers were showing up. Hey, man, can you get me? Can you get me? Man, I had brothers waiting outside my room. I made a good amount of money, went down to Hollywood, right? And I learned about luxury at 17. I learned about the luxury hotels. 17, 18 years old. I stayed there 4 nights, man. It cost me a good little penny. And I was like, I didn't even care, because it wasn't my paycheck that I made in the core. I wasn't making hardly nothing. It was just the money I earned. And then I went down there. I bought my first leather jacket. That shit was on point. Then I went to this restaurant where they didn't have the numbers on the menu. So I'm like, man, it can't be that bad. I saw mom and dad go to Red Lobster time and two. It can't be more than $15. Man, that bill came back $125. I damn near ran out there. I was still in shape now. I damn near ran out there, but I had the money. The guy was standing there. They had somebody posted at the door. They said, this little nigga right here lost. Pay close attention to him. I think he's gonna try to scat on us now. He got the scat pat on him. He looked like he in shape. I said, okay, here. I gave him a nice little tip. Thank you, sir. You're young. What do you do for a living? I said, well, I'm in the communication business and everything, and just lied. Just lied. Of course, what they do, man? Just lied to him, man, straight up. Just lied to him. Yeah, I have my own communication building business and all this and that. But I'll be talking to you, sir. Thank you. You know. I started walking towards the door, and then, you know, the guy who was standing there, he moved out the way. He said, okay, nigga. I had my eye on you, all right. I guess the guy gave him a sign like he paid. He cleared his bill. You know what I'm saying? But I learned, bro. I learned, man. I never stayed in a luxury hotel like that before in my life. And I went down to Hollywood for the first time because I dreamed of going to Hollywood. And people was asking me, sir, do you need this? I'm a teenager, bro. I'm a teenager who made extra money cutting hair. And I go down here and get a hotel, and they telling me like it's $350 a night, $400 a night, and I was staying in a pretty damn good hotel, bro. I say, man, that's nothing, man. I got it. Boom. Then walked up there and got me some clothes and shit. Spent a crazy amount of money. Got my first leather jacket. That shit, it smells so good. I think I slept in that motherfucker for a couple of nights. I say, damn, man, this is what the rich people do. They go in here and buy what the hell they want to buy, bro. You're right, brother. I would start taking a 1-day vitamin. Thanks, I didn't know where to start. Yeah, you gotta take a 1-day vitamin, man. Get your body used to processing those supplements. And you know, everybody's body different. That's why I tell people to understand what the fitness community is about for yourself is different. You just can't provide everything to the, you know, everything across the board. Personal trainers will tell you that. You know, when you pick up a personal trainer, the reason why they make money is because their experience in basically suggesting what you should take and how is it going to help you doing your workout, and also the exercise that they give you to start your transformation process. That's how that works. You know what I'm saying? That's how that works. Real talk. That's how that process works. Everybody's body's not the same, but for the older cats, I would say get on the one day once a day vitamin. Get that into your system. See if it picks up the energy or not. And then, of course, the big deal is what you putting into your body, what you eating. It's a whole freaking encyclopedia. I'm not going to get into it, but it's what you put in your body. You know, what your sugar levels are like. Do you have a soda, you know, addiction? Do you eat a lot of candy? Do you eat a lot of sweets? I mean, it's a whole little thing to start the transformation process. It ain't easy, bro. It's not easy. You have to mentally get yourself locked in to go in there and you know, you want to go to a gym, that's good. You know, be around other people. But goddamn it, look, don't quit. Once you go in there and walk on that treadmill the first time and then go home and start relaxing, you better stretch. All right, KQKC? Because goddamn it, you ain't going to be on no live stream. Hey, bro, you're going to be trying to stay alive. Because your body going to be hurting you so bad because you doing something different. That lactic acid is built up. You didn't stretch after you worked out. You know what I'm saying? Man, I'm telling you, you're going to be goddamn bedridden. You can be talking to people through your phone. Yeah, I just want to let y'all know I'll be back. I'm going to be out for a good month. Shit. I'm goddamn ordering this wheelchair from Amazon right now. Till I can feel my legs again. Shit. It's tough, man, getting out there, bro. But y'all hold it down, man. Shout out to the hottest chat in the MF game. It's always cool chopping it up. I'm not gonna say free ride, but man, Ryan Garcia, man, you know, you're a youngin' in the game. You know, really, I hope you get it together. But on the other side, you living a better life than me and a lot of other people that's listening in this chat right now. You living a way better life than us, bro. And you just feel like you don't want that life. You know what I'm saying? You got millions coming from the back end, you and Devin. And you still not happy. You know what I'm saying? You talk about how pretty you are, you all these women and all that. You seem like you're not happy, bro. So I hope this brother get it together. You know what I'm saying? Ryan Garcia, aka Osto. I hope you get it together, brother. Real talk. But y'all hold it down, man. Continue to support.